Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. Ria would actually like to say a few words. So please give her a warm round of applause.
I just wanted to say a few words to thank all of you for being here tonight. You all are truly my family, and I'm so blessed to be part of such a supportive community. Thank you also to the people who couldn't be here tonight due to other circumstances like COVID that are out of our control. But I can't wait to share more memories with all the amazing people here, starting tonight on this dance floor. And of course, I'd like to especially thank my parents. Since I was born, my amazing mom and dad have worked hard to make sure that Sean and I have the best opportunities, and I'm so thankful to you both. I remember late night studyings when my mom would make a cup of chai for me to give me comfort and a caffeine boost as if she read my mind. And I remember biology cram with my dad reading the textbook line by line to ace the final. And most of all, I remember dancing around the living room and spending time with my parents and my wonderful brother Sean without a care in the world. You all... You all are the town that raised me, and we all grew up together. Let's have a great time tonight, and thank you all.
Now we have a few of Ria's friends who would like to say a few words. I know they're out there somewhere. Out there somewhere. If you all could come up, and let's give them a warm round of applause.
My name is Nishka. Everyone here undoubtedly knows Ria for the incredible things that she has accomplished. All of us are aware Ria can do it all. From being a stellar pianist to her innumerable academic achievements, the list goes on and on. But there is so much more to Ria than just that. About 8 years ago, I moved to the same area as Ria, and initially our moms wanted us to be friends, so we were forced to hang out. We started to bond over making slime, as every preteen does, because we decided nothing was more exciting. Eventually, we got closer and we became real friends. But through the messy phases of life called middle school and high school, we went back and forth between just drifting and getting closer as any friends do. However, in the past couple of years, we have created a bond that is truly special. I don't even consider Ria a friend anymore. She's the closest thing I have to a sister. Well, now we don't make slime and opt to gossip and online shop instead. Ria has become such a constant in my life. I know I can always go to her for anything. And when I'm bored, I can crash her house. Thank you, Monica. Ria is one of the few people who really cares about every person and is willing to listen to literally anything you have to say. And that is only one of the most special qualities about her. She is one of the most beautiful people ever, inside and out. And her smile can light up a whole room. Honestly, we've slowly become so close that we've kind of morphed into the same person, and half of Edgewood mistakes us for each other, though I don't really see it. We also repeatedly show up to places wearing almost the exact same outfits, and that cannot be coincidental because it's happened so many times. Anyways, all of this just shows how Ria has come to mean so much to me, and I will miss spending every special moment of my life with her, beyond words. Ria, I speak for everyone when I say you are an inspiration for me and each and every person in this room. I cannot wait to see the incredible things you do. Keep being the amazing and caring person you are, and thank you for driving me on the highway because I'm still too scared. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Megan. While I may not have known Ria as long as many people here have, I am beyond grateful to have her in my life. Over the past few years, Ria has easily become one of the most reliable, supportive, and caring people I know. She has always been a phone call or a drive away no matter what time, what day, or what issue I'm having. While yes, her astonishing accomplishments and limitless capabilities never fail to leave me in awe time and time again, I believe it's her sweet personality and her willingness to do anything for her loved ones that I admire the most. I know this might sound cheesy, but if you told me 5 years ago that I'd have a friend like Ria now, I'd probably laugh and tell you that she sounds too good to be true. And that's the thing. She is almost too good to be true. Even now, knowing her, I still sometimes struggle to comprehend how she manages to excel in all her academics and activities, but yet still be one of the most attentive friends I've ever had. But she's real, and everyone here has been fortunate enough to have her impact on their life. To put it in simple terms, Ria is my comfort person, like the older sister I never had. She always knows what to say or do, but even just her presence makes me feel at ease. Her and I could sit and talk for hours, which we did quite a bit, and never run out of things to say to each other. She has such a contagious laugh and smile, and her embrace always makes you feel warm and welcome. I truly believe it's very rare to find a friend like that. However, I don't think I'll truly realize how much I'll miss her until I have to return back to school this August and not see her almost every day. I'm a person who gets very attached to people, so having someone I hold so dear to me be so far away is going to be quite a difficult change. I think I can speak for everyone at our lunch table and in our group that Ria was truly our support system and that it'll never be the same without her. But Ria, you're truly such an inspiration. Being able to watch you grow these past few years, I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished. You deserve the world and you've more than earned it. I'll miss being your personal lunchbox and backpack carrier and our daily therapeutic walks to 5th period. But no matter how sad our matching Squishmallows and I will be that you're moving away, I'm so excited and happy for you to start this new chapter of your life, and I cannot wait to hear more about it. I'm with you every step of the way, no matter how far apart we are.
Okay, hopefully I don't cry while giving this, but I'm Aria, and I'm honored to be able to call Ria one of my best friends. I've known Ria for the majority of my life. We weren't as close in the beginning, but over the few years, we have grown so much closer. One of my favorite memories was probably playing a tennis match together that was long, exhausting, and extremely hard, and it ended with a hug and a kiss on the forehead. Ria has always been an amazing role model from her dedication to music, tennis, and of course, academics. Her continuous hard work isn't the only thing that defines her. Through the stresses of high school, she has always been there for me. As soon as I was down, she would come pick me up, and would jam out to music and put a smile on my face. From screaming heartbreak songs in the car, even though we weren't heartbroken, stealing her clothes, including these shoes I'm wearing right now, and getting in fights about if Taylor Swift was a good songwriter or not, she is truly like a big sister to me. And I mean literally, 20 minutes ago, she made sure if I ate or not. Ria, don't let anybody change your contagious laugh and vibrant personality that puts a smile on everybody's face when you walk into a room. I wish you the very best at Emory, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you. And one more thing, please, for the love of God, learn how to park. Love you, Ria.
Alright, hi everybody. So first of all, just want to thank everybody who came to celebrate Didi. So, Didi, I'm super happy for you that you're going to Emory, but I want you to know I'm going to miss you. Whenever I'm bored, I can always just come sit on your bed and talk to you. I remember one of the first things you did when you could drive is you took me out and we went to eat ice cream. We went to Cold Stone to get the ice cream, and then we just walked around the avenues, just talking and having a good time. There's 1,000 things that I'm going to miss, but I love you, and I hope you have fun at Emory. Can't wait to visit you there. Congratulations, Didi.
I also want to take a couple minutes and say a few words. First of all, Monica and I would like to take a minute to thank everybody who has taken the time and made the effort to come here tonight. You know, as I look around in the audience, I certainly see people from all over the country. I see people from New York, Boston, Chicago, Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia, and even other places in Florida, including Tampa and Orlando.
California.
As well as California! And last but not least, of course, we have our extended family from Melbourne who's here. So, you might not know this, but Ria is actually the oldest in both of our families, in the Prasad and the Tagger household. She is the first one who has graduated, and she's the first one to go to college. And she also happens to be the first one amongst all my friends that I grew up with to go to college. She has truly grown up with a huge family, with tatas, nanamas, mamas, mommies, chachas, chachis, chikapas, everybody, uncles, aunties, everybody, and everybody here. And so she is truly lucky, and we are truly lucky to have all of you in our lives. Ria, from the time that you were a child, we've always pushed you to be the best, and we've been the classic Indian parents or Asian parents or high-stress parents. If you ever got a 92, we would tell you that, you know, that's almost a B and that's really nothing to be proud of. If you got a 94, we'd say, well, you know, 95 and above, we would have been happy, but, you know, 94, it's okay. Once you'd get past 95, you'd be at 99%, we'd say, well, why didn't you get 100? And if you ever got 100, we'd say, well, it's only high school. It's nothing to be that happy about. You've got so much more to go. But I want to tell you that we are very, 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 very proud of you. And we are very happy with what you've accomplished. There are actually many times that I can tell you stories about when Ria did this and when Ria did that, but one of the times that she actually surprised us completely was when she was about 9 years old. She was 9 years old and she just started playing piano, and Miss Caroline Rosen, she's there, and she had entered us into a St. Petersburg tournament, or St. Petersburg competition, piano competition. And, you know, we had no thoughts about going to the St. Petersburg competition, and finally we went at the last minute. And every time Ria practiced playing piano, I remember, in our mind, she was making mistakes on every single time. Every single time. And so we were hoping, by God, we hope she doesn't make mistakes on stage and that she is able to just finish her piece and just get off the stage, and it'll be a great experience and we can go home. And there wasn't a single time that she was able to practice at home and not make any mistakes. And so finally we went to St. Petersburg, and we saw people who were 18 years old and 17-year-olds old and 16-year-olds old, and they were tall and 6 foot tall in our eyes, and we were extremely nervous. And after intermission, that's when Ria was supposed to go. And we gave her our pep talk. Just get out there, do your best, get done, and we can come off stage and go home. And we were just hoping, more than anything, she doesn't do anything that affects her own confidence for future piano, because we want, you know, she loved piano, she loved playing especially with Miss Rosa. And she went out there and she did her best. And luckily, she didn't make any mistakes. And she ended up randomly winning that particular competition. And we couldn't believe it. And what we realized then and what we realize now, Ria, is that you are better on stage when it's time to perform than you are compared to your own pre-stage person who is just practicing. You have that capacity, and you're going to be amazing. Over the next several years, you've met and exceeded all our high expectations several times. And every time you did, we set the bar just a little bit higher, like true parents would. But you've done everything you can, and we are so, so proud of you. I started thinking about what advice I could give as you move on to college, and people who went to college with me will attest to this. But if there's one thing that I could say, well, there's actually lots of advice that I received as well. So let me tell you all the things that I was told before I went to college. I was told to have high expectations. I was told to pursue my dreams, think big, try new things, never settle, experience life to the fullest, enjoy it, trust yourself, follow the right path, help others, and build as many relationships as you can. These were all amazing pieces of advice. But the one thing that I never really thought about is that all of these people who were giving me these pieces of advice had already succeeded in their life. And they presupposed one particular thing since they had already succeeded, which was working hard. You know, there is simply no substitute to the type of work that you have to commit when you want to succeed. It took me actually a very long time to actually learn this simple fact. Also, when I thought of studying hard, I thought it was just binary. I thought it was dichotomous. I thought you could just turn it on and turn it off. And so that's what I tried. I wouldn't study, and maybe the night before the exam, I would try my best to study and get through the exam. And a lot of times, unfortunately, I was successful. But that is not the good habit. It turns out that while I was trying to study hard the night before the exam, since I hadn't practiced studying hard, I would get tired, I would get sleepy, I couldn't focus. I couldn't actually take the time and do the things that I needed to do to remember the things that I was studying long term for the rest of my life. So, it is important to not just study hard, but to practice studying hard. It is a skill that has to be learned, and it is a skill that will serve you for the rest of your life. As you study hard, you will be able to study harder and be better at studying. It is not as glamorous as improvisation, adaptation, being a good test taker, and it's certainly not as glamorous as getting on stage and playing piano and succeeding. But I assure you, it is the most important thing as you enter college and as the courses get much more challenging for you. Overall, I know you're going to do fantastic, baby. We love you. We all love you. We all support you. And we know you're going to do fantastic. We're excited to see you start your new home in Emory. And we're all going to be there rooting for you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I just want to thank everybody. Everyone in this room has impacted Ria in some way. We're just so thankful to have you all here to celebrate really the unity of all of us, raising this child together. It really does take a village to raise a child. So thank you so much for being our village. I mean, we're so grateful for each and every one. Thank you so much. And Ria, I'll always be your #1 fan. You just keep on working hard, baby, and we love you so much.
Do it.
Since we have some time, my friends were asking me to sing a song that I used to sing for Ria when I used to put her to bed. And I don't have any music, and I'm just gonna try singing this a cappella. चांद सी महबूब बाहों मेरी कब ऐसा मैंने सोचा था हाँ तुम बिल्कुल वैसी हो जैसा मैंने सोचा था चांद सी महबूबा हो मेरी कब ऐसा मैंने सोचा था हाँ तुम बिल्कुल वैसी हो जैसा मैंने सोचा था ना कसमें है ना रस्में है ना शिकवे है ना वादे है एक सूरत भोली भाली है दो नैना सीधे सादे है दो नैना सीधे सादे है ऐसा ही रूह ख्यालों में था ऐसा मैंने सोचा था हाँ तुम बिल्कुल वैसी हो जैसा मैंने सोचा था